Hello everyone, I'm Maratrika Bhaumik and I welcome you all to another episode of Courts Today on LiveLaw, where I update you about all the important legal developments that took place across the country. We will begin with developments from the Supreme Court of India and then move on to High Courts and other subordinate courts. If you like our content, then please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's begin. Police officers are not required to do moral policing, observed the Supreme Court of India recently while upholding the dismissal of a CISF personnel who was found to have harassed a couple at night. The Supreme Court was deciding an appeal filed by the Central Industrial Security Force against a judgment of the Gujarat High Court, which had directed the reinstatement of a CISF officer named Santosh Kumar Pandey, who was dismissed from service for misconduct. Pointing out that the state litigation cannot be so casual, the Supreme Court of India recently rapped the Uttar Pradesh government for filing an appeal quite belatedly with incorrect averments. A Supreme Court bench of Justices Dinesh Maheshwari and Rishikesh Roy was considering an appeal moved by the UP government challenging an Allahabad High Court judgment which had enhanced the compensation for a piece of land to one Vimla Devi. Since the state's application was time-barred by 1,173 days, an application seeking condonation of delay was moved before the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court of India recently directed the central government and the Indian Institutes of Technology to follow the reservation policy for admission in research degree programs and recruitment of faculty members as provided under the Central Educational Institutions Reservation and Teachers Cadre Act of 2019. The 2019 Act was established to provide reservation for direct recruitment of candidates from scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, the socially and educationally backward classes, and the economically weaker sections in central educational institutions. The Supreme Court was considering a plea moved by one Sachidananda Pandey in 2021 seeking to direct the respondents to follow the reservation policy in admission in research degree programs and recruitment of faculty in the IITs. The Delhi High Court will hear only urgent matters during the winter vacations commencing from December 24th to January 3rd, 2023. The notification states that the judges will first sit in division benches and then sit singularly to hear urgent civil criminal matters and other matters as placed before them. The notification reads, and I quote here, ordinarily the honorable judges will sit in court on Monday, Wednesday and Friday and such other days as they may think fit at 10:30 a.m. The sitting may continue for the next succeeding day if matters fixed for any day are not finished on that day. The Delhi High Court today sought the stand of BJP MLA Vijender Gupta on deletion of 3 allegedly defamatory tweets made by him against Delhi Transport Minister Kailash Gahlot in the defamation suit filed by the latter over procurement of 1,000 low-floor DTC buses. A division bench of Justice Siddharth Mridul and Justice Talwan Singh asked Gupta's counsel to obtain instructions in the matter and listed the case for hearing next on January 16th. A lawyer has moved the Delhi High Court seeking disclosure of various information regarding procurement, funding and purchase of COVID-19 vaccines by the central government under the Right to Information Act of 2005. Lawyer and author of books on intellectual property rights, Prashant Reddy T. has filed 3 petitions before the High Court. One of the petitions has been filed against an order passed by Central Information Commission on October 10th this year, allowing the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare to withhold disclosure of the purchase orders of COVID-19 vaccines. Union Law Minister Kiren Rijiju recently informed the Rajya Sabha that 26% of court complexes in India do not have a separate toilet for women. The Law Minister was responding to a query raised by Rajya Sabha MP S. Niranjan Reddy as to whether the government is aware that most of the court complexes, especially at the subordinate level, are not equipped with safe private places and washrooms available to women lawyers and women litigants. Responding to this, the Union Law Minister in his written reply stated that as per the data compiled by the Registry of the Supreme Court of India, on the status of judicial infrastructure and court amenities, 74% of court complexes have separate ladies' toilets, while 26% of court complexes do not have separate ladies' toilet. Thank you. Keep watching Courts Today on LiveLaw for more such updates.